Hello everyone, my name is Haven, and today I am reacting to my final song for now of The Warning, which is Dull Knives, and it's from the Warning Cave for Detour, which I'm sure it was probably a tour they were doing or whatever, or something like that. But this was one of the last songs that I was requested to do at the time. Obviously, I have some other requests, like the was it Lucaria or hold on, let me look. I got it down here. I have it down here. Lunario. I guess it makes sense why I would confuse that for Lucario. Think about it. But I have to do Lunario Concert 2018, which is what everybody's been practically saying, and it's over an hour long. And I'm kind of curious to know how, if you guys want me to react to this whole video, I'm kind of trying to figure out how I'm gonna do this, because I don't want to do the full 1 hour video, like do a one video thing, because that's a lot to cover, honestly. So I'm wondering if I should just break it up into like 3 parts, considering each one is if I do about 3 videos, it's about 30 minutes each. So I think it'd be relatively fair to do that, but I don't know. I mean, let me know what you guys think, because I want to do it, but at the same time I don't want to do just one video. I think I would need to break it up into 3, if anything, and even then those are going to be pretty long. But I mean, I think I can do it. I think it'll be my biggest project yet when it comes to reactions, and don't mind these are just stuff that I watch. But there's another one I'm gonna react to as well, actually 2 of them, which is Narcisita and Matario, or hate me for this, okay? Just hate me all day if you want. Martirio or Martirio, I think that's how you would say it, Martirio. So those are the only, I guess, 3 The Warning reactions I think I have left, besides the one I'm about to do now. Obviously, I have all these other songs I'm going to be reacting to, but it's taken me forever to get to them because, you know, of this glorious band, The Warning, and I'm not angry at it at all. I'm loving everything I've heard so far. So, with that being said, on to our last song for now, like I said, and we are going to jam out and react to Dull Knives from The Warning Cave for Detour. So let's do this. I love her angry face. It's cute. Like, you would, I mean, I don't know. I can't say you wouldn't be able to take her serious, because I know some Hispanic girls, and they can be cute, and they can also be like vicious at the same time. So I probably wouldn't take that too lightly. I will say, though, that I know this is, it's not necessarily a live performance, because I know that I'm sure that the tracks are probably, like edited in a way that to make them sound good. So it's obviously not going to have like the full like live effect. But just for what we have, from what I'm seeing, and from what I'm hearing, it sounds really, really good. Now, I know people in the comments have said that they sound just as good live as they do studio album wise. Like, you don't really feel anything different. Like, because, if you ever go to a show and like, you see a band, or really it's like you hear a band's album and it sounds pristine, like everything works, like everything's well put together in a way, like when it comes to editing and stuff like that. But then when you hear them live, it sounds totally different. And I've noticed that, especially from a lot of the shows I go to. And there are very few bands that do sound just as good live as they do on their studio albums. Sometimes there's even bands that sound better live than they do on their studio albums. And that's kind of a feat within itself, But these, with this band though, they sound really good. And like I said, it may be because there is some editing that is going on to make them, it sounds cleaner, because this is not exactly completely live. But I don't think they edited it too heavily to where it's like it just sounds more, because at that point you might as well just like slap the track and then have them mouth the words, So I know that there's some authenticity to this performance. I know there is. It's like the drum track for Infinite Annihilator, the song Cunt Crusher. Like the drummer Aaron Kitcher, he did the drum track to that, and all that was all him. Obviously, it took several takes, and I imagine this probably took several takes as well. But it's authentic because it's like it's them. Like you can hear it. You can see it. You can see, you actually hear certain distortions that in like the guitars or in the drums that aren't in the studio track itself. So I believe that, this is, to me, from what I'm hearing, and I know I'm like stopping, or the way I'm talking sounds weird, but I'm trying to get the words out. But from what I'm listening, based on the song so far, it sounds authentic enough that it's not, they didn't just slap the track over them and just said, hey, mouth it and pretend you're playing. This is actually them playing, and I can appreciate that. I think that it really gives you a better feel of not only the band itself, but their work as well. Like you're actually seeing them perform, even though it's not completely live.
Am I supposed to understand? Oh, help me, tell me why. I hate to live like this, can't save me now. Feel it or nothing at all. I found out all life's got better. Don't know my story, that is, don't know what I'm feeling anymore. Needles piercing through my brain, slowly increasing the pain. My body bones, but keeping that
It was a really short song, and it was really good, and I was really engaged with it, honestly. Their skills are really good, I will say that. Not to say that they aren't good at what they do. I would imagine they are amazing at what they do. But seeing them to perform it in a way that where it's not like a bunch of jump cuts and this, that, and everything else, and actually seeing them perform, it allows me to appreciate them playing it. So yeah, overall the song's great. It's really short, and I kind of wasn't expecting it to be as short as it was, but it was really worth listening to. And I thank you guys for or not reacting, but I thank you guys for recommending these songs for me. I overall am going to need to sit down and just listen to the whole album, and I bet you I will love it based on the songs I've already heard now. And with me being, I guess, as OCD, or I don't want to say OCD, but with me being the way I am, I'm going to probably pick through each song and like get a better feel of them, because I really like this band now. And I thank you guys for that. You have introduced a band to me that I can't believe I've been missing out on this entire time. I've been so lost in the world of just metal itself that sometimes I forget where I come from, which is, I think for a lot of us as well, is rock. And, you know, bands like this kind of get lost in the dust for me because I'm so focused over here when there's a lot of good stuff over here, and I forget that sometimes, you know. And I guess in a way it's because I'm so used to bands like Disturbed, Korn, System of a Down, you know, and a variety of other bands, that nothing new has really come out since then. Like, these are the pinnacle of the rock genre. And then you get bands like this that come along, and they sometimes get overshadowed by these guys up here. And the good stuff that are coming up are just being overshadowed. And so with people like you who recommend these bands to me, I can kind of stray from up here and come down here and see these guys, see the up and coming. So I thank you guys for that so much. And with that being said, if you guys have anything you want me to react to, let me know. Preferably at the moment, anything that isn't the warning, because I think I've done my fair share at the moment. If I do any more, I might as well just do every song they've ever done, and then what will I be left to react to, right? So try to keep those out. But if you feel like there are some songs that are outside of Queen of the Murder Scene that you think I need to react to, then let me know, and I will definitely get to those as soon as possible. And if you have any other bands that you think I should react to, by all means, throw more rock bands out there. If you have any metal bands, if you have not even bands, if you have people, you know, like an artist that you have been listening to recently and you think not enough people give them, you know, not enough people are giving them light to shine, and you say, hey, you should check these guys out too, I think you'd really like them, let me know. So with that being said, hope you guys have a lovely rest of your day. Drink plenty of water, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.